drinking bourbon, sipping on some scotch. We get a little wild, but it's sure fun to watch. We love what we do, we're drinking every brew. Man, we talk some shit, but we're telling the truth. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, raisins in hell and making some noise. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. We're here to have fun and we hope you enjoy. We're here to have fun, yeah.
Hey, Scotchy Bourbon Boys fans, this is Alan Bishop, Indiana's alchemist of the Black Forest. So I'm tuning in here today to tell you all about the One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute channel on YouTube. If you're at all interested in the art of distilling, whether it be home distilling or professional distilling, and the intense geekery that goes into that process, then check out the One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute on YouTube. I promise you're going to learn something you didn't know before about the arts.
This is Alan Bishop, head alchemist at Spirits of French Lick. Be on the lookout for a brand new bottled and bond Solomon Scott rye whiskey, made from a mash composed of 65% rye, 35% corn, and 5% victory malt. This 5-year-old 100 proof rye whiskey is a throwback to early 1800s style rye whiskeys of the Ohio Valley. Named after the legendary Daisy Spring Mill distillery owner turned moonshiner Solomon Scott of Paoli, Indiana. Remember, drink responsibly and never drink and drive.
Woo!
Yeah,
All
hey, all right.
Welcome back to Tiny and Whiskey's 10-minute tastings.
We're going to try and keep it to 10 minutes this
Yeah,
time, right?
we're going to go. Yes.
Is this going to be turbo 10-minute tasting?
This could be even faster than 10-minute tasting.
So it
this
could
is
be
something we're just going to
Chinese
give this a
turbo
review.
10-minute tasting.
Okay, yes. So the first one that we're taking is Five Brothers. I don't know if that probably effed it up, and I should probably put that over here because we're trying to keep ourselves in focus, and that took the focus off. Tonight we're tasting...
Do we want to start over?
No.
Okay.
Five Brothers. And Five Brothers is a Heaven Hill product.
Heaven Hill product?
Pick this up at Heaven Hill. One of the cool things about Five Brothers is you go and you wait in line for their releases, and people just don't realize that this good bourbon is just on the shelf. When they have it on the shelf, it's not one of their allocated releases. Mm-hmm. So when you're in the gift shop, so many people just go and buy what's allocated, they check out, and they're out of there. Look for the Five Brothers at the gift shop. That's a first on the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. The Scotchy Bourbon on the Tiny and Whiskey's 10-minute tasting. So what we're going to do is get right into this.
You know why I like Five Brothers?
Why did you like Five Brothers?
Because it's one brother more than four brothers.
Okay. Are we talking about brothers or brothers?
I'm probably talking about brothers.
Okay, so that was a little bit much. But
That's a lot.
Yeah, we'll switch.
No, I'm good. I got to drive.
Well, so do I.
Eventually.
Somehow. I have to drive somehow. All right, so Five Brothers, once again, you want to read it?
Sure.
You got the root, and then I'll hit off.
Forgive the glasses, but I'm getting old. In 1933, the end of Prohibition sparked new interest in Kentucky bourbon. In Bardstown, Five Shapiro brothers invested in a new distillery and eventually bought it outright. They had no inventory, no warehousing, and no brand. But they did have patience and perseverance. Today, that distillery, Heaven Hill, is the largest family-owned and operated distillery in America. Made from Heaven Hill's traditional bourbon mash bill, this bourbon is an artful blend. It's artful. It's an artful blend of 5 different ages, ranging from 5 to 9 years. That's kind of the age you like them. This blending of ages honors the courage, dedication, and solidarity of those 5 brothers.
3 years older than you like them.
Nothing wrong.
I worked on that one
Did
for
you?
a while. Yeah.
Were you saving
I
that?
could. Yes, it was
'Cause
just
it
there. I
kinda
was
felt-
waiting. It was coming.
It was a little flat.
No, it was a little
it was a little
pre-rehearsed.
fun.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
The small batch bourbon is a callback to the beginning of Heaven Hill's award-winning portfolio and pays homage to the 5 founding brothers. Featuring our traditional bourbon mash bill, as he said, it is bottled at 90 proof, aged from 5 to 9 years to represent each founding brother. The most striking detail of the premium bottle is the face label, feature of a black and white photo of the 5 Shapiro brothers when they were in their 20s and early 30s. David, Ed, Gary, George, and Mose. The beautiful packaging also showcases complimentary nods to the 1930s with the vintage paper face and black labels, an American color scheme, and classic navy and gold tack strip to seal the cork. This release is unique to Heaven Hill Bourbon Experience and select Kentucky retailers. 90 proof, 5 to 9. Tasting notes. Well, we're tasted tonight in our Scotchy Bourbon Boy Glencairns. In there, it's like a golden amber. That's what I said, and that's what they got for that. So,
Like beer color.
the aroma, let's see. It almost has a little. I get a little, almost a peanut, like
It's a bit
shell.
nutty.
No, a peanut shell, like when you're at the ballpark. It's
Yeah, I get more.
I get that?
I get more almond.
no, I get a little. I don't get
That's
a lot
good.
of sweetness on this though. Are you getting any sweetness? They're saying on aroma brown sugar, and I don't get. I'll give you an almond. I will.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to pull. Nope. It almost has a beer like a
It's not IPA.
like an
a
amber.
hoppiness,
Yeah.
Which is a citrusy, citra kind of feel.
So let's see. I pick up a little bit of that oak. It's got some nice spice. Good
Wow.
good burn.
A little bit of a hug.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little Kentucky hug. Not much. It's
Well,
not. I'm not feeling it down here,
I
but I get a
felt
little
it
up here.
I felt it in my
Well, I got a lot more chin than you do, so it's hard to get past all that.
breastplate. Come on, motherfucker.
Dude, you got to quit it with the softballs. You just got to quit.
Why? Why?
just
That's
trying-
why I have you down here.
Yeah, you know what?
If I'm gonna
trying
throw it
to
over
be
the
good.
plate and you're not gonna hit it out of the park,
Yeah.
then I'm just gonna have to stop.
Yeah, but at some
All right.
point, I'm just going to feel sorry for you.
I can take it.
I bet you say that to all the guys in prison.
I can take it. It's got a nice what is that on the finish? That's the only place that's sweet is the finish.
Yeah.
I like this. This is a very good
It's very drinkable.
drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
This is and enjoying.
Like, honestly,
not-
this is like the kind of whiskey, like, you're sitting at home by yourself and you don't care about impressing your friends. Break out some Five Brothers. 'Cause-
Although if you break out Five Brothers and you're hanging with your friends, you're still going to impress them because the Five Brothers are on there. It's Heaven Hill. It's a specific product. I mean, the marketing aspect is impressive to some extent.
I suppose. It's just not a name you heard of, right? So those people that
Well,
are
the
chasing
people in the
names.
Heaven Hill thing, yeah, the people in Heaven Hill have started to pick this up. But the reason why you don't hear about it is they try and keep it a secret. It's good.
It's super drinkable. I mean, it's super, super drinkable. Yeah, that'd be a good football and wings bourbon right there.
All right, so our rating, 25 for nose, 25 for taste, 25 for body, 25 for finish. I'm going to sit there. I'm looking, rolling it around in my glass, throw her down a little bit on the thing, roll that Glencairn, our Scotchy Bourbon Boys Glencairn, pick it up. You look at the legs. Really, look at how thick and long that is.
Yeah.
That's nice going back down.
It's oily.
Like it's an amber color. Yeah, it's got a good mouthfeel. I would say for a 90 proof,
It drinks.
it doesn't go into your cheeks. It teases your cheeks. Like there's a little bit there, but it does. The taste's not there for the whole thing as far as the the mouthfeel.
You need to never say that again. It teases your cheeks.
It does. It's a tease. It's a fucking tease.
It teases your cheeks.
Don't you golf?
What does golf have to do with your cheeks?
The tea. All right.
I am so sorry.
Come on.
Hey, if
you don't have to apologize. They're here for me, fucker.
We get a grant to employ the special people from the state of Ohio. So Jeff's here.
Yeah, I do all that hiring. I got all that hiring. So you better watch it. I'm sharp today.
You are.
You noticed?
I haven't noticed at all.
I prepared for this. I'll show you in the notebook that I was going to use the word tease.
Nice.
It's actually. Anyways, so let's go.
So it's a good mouthfeel around your cheeks, is what you're saying.
No, it does. It's just it taunts my cheeks. It's taunting me.
Oh.
It doesn't actually. It's
a lot. I don't get
Bubba. Like what?
It's a lot like Bubba. He taunts your cheeks.
Yeah, there you go, taunter.
Yeah.
All right, we're making this longer than 10 minutes because we're not getting into the actual.
Oh yeah. So right. Nose. You know what?
I'm not impressive.
I'm not.
25 out of 25. I'm going to give the nose a 15. Yeah. Although I'm picking up some caramel now. After a little bit, just go right to the top now. Maybe a butterscotch.
Are we still talking about your cheeks that you're
trying
to tease?
Okay.
You want me to go to the top? No. No.
I give the nose a 15.
It's just not complex. It's not a pound. It's not a pow in the nose.
Right. But
but
once again,
but then again, I don't sit around snorting my bourbon.
Right, nobody does. I mean,
I'm sure there's somebody that does.
But I mean, seriously, if a bourbon doesn't smell good and it tastes great, who the fuck cares that it didn't smell good?
Women.
We're not going to even go there. All right, so I give it a 15 on the nose.
Yeah, I'm like more. I kind of don't like this nose. It's like a 10 for me. Really.
Okay. There we go. So, let's go body. Like I said, for a 90 proof, mouth, top of the roof of your mouth and the tongue, under your tongue, back of your throat. Now, I'm really starting to pick up some of the sweetness that wasn't there on the palate shock now that we've been drinking a little bit. Got a little butterscotch on that finish. There's just like right at the back of your throat after you finish the candy and it's still
that,
there.
It's like that piece of butterscotch candy grandma's had in her dish for like 10 years.
The yellow wrapper.
Yeah.
But not like you're sucking on it either. It's more like you ate it already and that's what's left in,
To me, it's that piece of candy that's been in the dish for 10 years. It's mostly paraffin at this point.
So that's where you pick up where you're getting the wood tones.
Yeah.
Gave you another one.
Yeah, you did. I was trying to combine that with mouthfeel and tease your cheeks.
Yep. Teasing,
cheeks and wood.
Taunting, and wood.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So, anyways, I'm going to give the body a 20. It's a pretty good body for a 90.
That's where I am too. Actually, I was thinking 19 or 20.
So, all right,
it's got a lot of flavor for a 90 proof bourbon.
Yep. Taste. So you're at 30. I'm at 35. Taste, I'm going to go 21. I like this. This is what when I think of whiskey, I love Cave Hill because it drinks like whiskey. There's so many bourbons and that don't actually taste like what you imagine bourbon to taste like. But this gets in that club of what bourbon should taste like. You know what I mean? It's right there when you say to somebody, "Hey, let's have some whiskey." Or bourbon. Let's have some bourbon. This fits the bill for bourbon. That's why I give it a 21.
I don't love the taste profile, but I love the fact that it's got such a big palate for a 90 proof bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a 19.
Okay.
And that's not on taste alone. That's some of that's on that. I mean, it's just such a bold flavor. I mean, we've drank a lot of 90 proof stuff that's kind of weak. I mean, it's weak. And this it's good. It punches you right in the tongue. It's got a really bold flavor.
Okay. 20, 40, 56.
I'm 49.
I'm 58, even though I'm 56 on the rating, but I'm 58 years old. All right. Anyways, all right. Finish.
You really don't look good for you.
I like the finish, but it's a medium finish, so I'm going to go 19 on the finish, which takes me to 60, 66, 75. I go 75 on this.
I'm going to be 16, and I'll tell you why. I like the hug, but the hug's not a real hug. I mean, it's like a light hug or hug light.
Mm-hmm.
And although I do still have some of the flavor in my mouth, it's not the most desirable pieces of it that I would like to have in my mouth. It's the other pieces part. So
I like the butterscotch. That's why I went with the 19. But 75 total, what are you at? You're at
65?
49. 49, yeah, 65, 75. So we're right at 70.
Yep.
We give Five Brothers.
Now, what's that bottle run retail right now?
I believe it's $80, $79.99 at the gift shop.
Is that an $80 bottle?
Yeah, it is.
For value,
yeah.
I don't know that's an $80 bottle
No,
to me.
I like the drink. I'll pay $80 for something that tastes the way I want bourbon to taste like. There's not a lot.
Yeah.
It's the flavor profile that it's in. So most bourbons that you're talking about that are going to taste like this with a little bit less one dimension, they're going to be $20 to $40.
Yeah.
I'll say 40 now because the prices have gone up. But those bourbons, they're more one-dimensional. This adds an extra dimension. There's a little bit of...
So it's
multi-dimensional. Yeah. So you got different flavors, and it's something... So it's on the drinkability, but it's also I love Old Tub, and Old Tub would be similar to this, except... It's just there's not a lot going on in between anything. I'm not getting I get that flavor, but it's one flavor. And it's a flavor I like. So when you get one flavor and you like, you stick with it. Plus, when it's only $24.99, you're going to drink it, right?
That's not true.
What?
If you get one flavor and you like, you might stick with it, at least until you get married. Then it's over.
All right, so we were talking about something completely different, but
I was talking about bourbon.
No, you weren't. You were talking about women, but anyways.
No, bourbon.
All right, so a 70, Five Brothers, Heaven Hill. Thanks a lot. Till next time. Remember, good bourbon equals good friends, good times. Check us out, the Scotchy Bourbon Boys, www.scotchybourbonboys.
Good bourbon, good times, not a good education.
Let Steve-O take us out.
Awesome.
All right.
Oh, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die.
Dant Crossing, Gethsemane, Kentucky. Timeless hospitality that stirs the spirit. Dant Crossing is a one-of-a-kind destination for unforgettable weddings, memorable corporate events, day trips, and weekend getaways. The pastoral campus is anchored by Log Still Distillery and includes an amphitheater that seats 2,000, a 12-acre lake for fishing and unique lodging options, creating an immersive experience that's rooted in the community and culture of our little slice of Kentucky. More attractions will open soon at Dant Crossing, including our 21,000 square foot distillery, which we will have the ability to produce 15,000 barrels of spirit each year, a network of wooded walking trails, fully functional private train depot, farm-to-table restaurant, and the Legacy, a premier wedding and events venue. Whether you're looking to host an event, book a stay, or reserve a tasting, we're ready to welcome you. Learn more at dantcrossing.com.